You believe that the moment after the child is outside of the birth canal,
Sure.
that they are now endowed with human rights.
Yes.
Interesting.
However, when they are inside of the mother, literally anything you do to them is acceptable because they're inside of the mother.
Oh, no, I don't think anything is acceptable, but I think the mother should still have the choice, ultimate authority over what happens to her body.
What about meth?
The big deal is that she's intentionally trying to kill a child.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Somebody get this boy a lifeline. This video is brought to you by Birch Gold, brought to you by Birch Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand how the market works for the most part. And if you don't understand, you can see that our economy is having a big issue. And also inflation is out of control. And if we don't change people in political power, I don't think it's going to get any better. However, the people at Birch Gold can take care of you. They can convert your 401k or IRA into precious metals and golds. If you look at the historical context of precious metals, they have been able to withstand and help hedge inflation. So all you have to do is call the experts. I trust it, but don't just believe me. Call the experts and have a consultation. They can send you a free info kit so you can understand the nuances of precious metals and golds, or you can give them a call and therefore you can have them explain this to you more thoroughly. And this is what I would do. And I'm just giving y'all insight. They're going to get mad at me for telling you this. When you talk to them on the phone, challenge them on these points. Challenge them on why should I go with precious metals and golds? Why should I change my IRA or 401k into precious metals? Explain to me and prove to me. And I can almost guarantee you they will prove to you. All you got to do on your cell phone is hit pound 250 and say Brandon Tatum, pound 250, say Brandon Tatum, or hit the link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so your notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like this shirt, it's in the description section or it's in the carousel right below this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about this for a minute. Leftists, in my opinion, are nutty. When you are exposing them to the truth, and you inevitably expose the contradictions that they have. Now, abortion is a huge topic for me, and I would argue, and we have merch talking about abortion, and we're going to launch a few of it later on, but that's no here nor there. But abortion is a big issue to me. Because I feel like people are inconsistent in their theology. There is no justification, in my opinion, for abortion. But there are people that try to make an argument and it becomes a straw man argument, which means that it has no legs on it. It has no substance to it. Because a person could say, well, abortion is legal or abortion should be legal. A woman's body, a woman's choice. Well, how far do we go with that, right? How far do you want to go with that? After the first trimester, you think it's still okay? After the second trimester, okay, into the third trimester, do you think it's still right before birth? Do you think that's still a valuable? They have no explanation. They can't explain. They cannot articulate why that makes any sense whatsoever. So with that being said, I'm going to play this clip so you can hear the foolery. Roll the clip.
You believe that the moment after the child is outside of the birth canal,
Sure.
that they are now endowed with human rights.
Yes.
Interesting.
However, when they are inside of the mother, literally anything you do to them is acceptable because they're inside of the mother.
Oh, no, I don't think anything is acceptable, but I think the mother should still have the choice, ultimate authority over what happens to her body.
But there's a child inside of her body.
Hold on.
Not
What
her.
about
Yes.
meth?
And see, this is Tim Pool. If y'all don't know who Tim Pool is, Tim Pool have a show that he does every day live, and this is what he said. He made a really good point.
In the meth.
Like, should she be allowed to do meth?
Yeah.
Good question.
I think if someone is doing meth while they're pregnant, that it is completely acceptable for something like, I don't know what the name of the service is in the United States.
Child services?
I guess
Child
ECFS
services?
would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's her body, though.
You've used my logic against me.
Yeah, it's her body.
If she wants to do meth, what's the big deal?
The big deal is that she's intentionally trying to kill a child.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That is hilarious. Now, that's a shorter clip of it. Y'all can go watch the full clip somewhere else. And shout out to Penny Maxwell. Her husband is a pastor, and they pastor an incredible church. Go follow her on social media. Her link is right there. It's Penny Maxwell. Just put in Penny Maxwell. Let's talk about this for a minute. I always have this idea because you say it's her body, her choice. Well, what if a woman is drinking a fifth of vodka every day? Or let's just say this. It's her body, her choice. A woman goes into a bar 8 months pregnant. Will the bartender serve her? Is it legal for the bartender to serve her? But it's her body, her choice, right? So let's just say a woman is, I don't know, she don't want to go to a hospital and she want to do a coat hanger or do something on her own. Is that legal? Is that right? Is that okay for a woman to do that? It's her body, her choice, right? It's her body, her choice. Let's just put it like this. What if a woman was pregnant and she didn't want the baby and she tell her boyfriend to punch her in the stomach? Is that okay? It's her body, her choice. So she can let him punch him in the stomach all she wants. But people are not rational in their perception of this, because you got people all over the spectrum. Some people say, well, it's her body, her choice. But then when she have the baby, the father had to be on child support, and he's held accountable for taking care of his kid. But it wasn't his choice. So you can't have it both ways. If a woman want to say it's my body, my choice, then that means anything goes. Anything goes. And then if you want to say it's just a clump of cells, it's not a baby, so therefore if I have an abortion, it's not murder, then if a man punches you in the stomach and kills your clump of cells, then why is that illegal? How is that illegal? Because it's not a baby, right? It's just a clump of cells. No, it's only a baby. It's only not a baby when you don't want it. When you want it, the pregnancy test come back and you celebrate. Oh my God, it's a girl, or I'm not, it's a girl, but oh my God, I'm pregnant. No, it's a clump of cells, right? It's the inconsistency is where it gets weird. Just admit you want to be able to have orgasms without responsibility. Can we keep it real? Can I keep it real on the show? You want to have orgasms without having responsibility. That is simply that. You want to be able to hit Tyrone and do how much of a sex you want because they've made contraceptive, they made whatever, you made condoms, so a dude can have an STD and you can have sex with him and you hope you don't get it. Therefore, you can be completely negligent. And if something goes south and you haven't married that man and you gave him the goodies, you could put him on child support. You can do all kind of stuff to that man. You can go get food stamps and on welfare, you'll get a benefit. Pat on the back, single mom, you're doing a great job. That's what you get for not, if you don't want to have responsibilities. In society, they reward women for doing that. Just admit that you just want to do whatever you want to do and not be held accountable. I always tell a scenario, and I think it's fitting and it's applicable, is that explain this to me. If a woman is headed to Planned Parenthood to get an abortion, and she's driving up the road, and she got to get through one light, and then the next light is Planned Parenthood. She's driving through the light, get T-boned by a drunk driver, kills her baby, she lives. What you think gonna happen to that drunk driver? He's gonna be charged with homicide because the baby in her is a living person. And although she was going to the abortion clinic to kill that same baby, because he killed the baby before she could kill the baby, he go to prison. Now let's run that scenario back. Let's say that she's on her way to Planned Parenthood. She's going through the intersection. The guy is drunk. He runs the red light. Oh my God, she missed him. And she lives. She gets to Planned Parenthood 5 minutes later and kills that same baby. That same trimester, the same size, the same life. She kills it at the abortion clinic. And somehow that's not murder. And somehow it was just a clump of cells. Somebody explain that to me. It was a young lady that was at a convenience store. A white girl in a black neighborhood got robbed. And they robbed her for a car and shot her a couple times. She lost her baby. The person who shot her is charged with murder. But if that lady went the next day and killed her baby in an abortion, that's totally fine. It's inconsistent and it makes no sense. But that's an example of leftists when they're pushed against authentic facts. They cannot withstand because their logic and their conclusions on this matter makes no sense whatsoever. Go get you some Birch Gold or go communicate with Birch Gold. Link is in the description. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.